Another fine man that we're going to talk to right now about opening day in baseball. We got the best. We got our guy, and his name is Billy the Batboy.
This is Up on Game presents. Here's Billy Pinckney from Billy the Batboy's Corner. You're out!
What's up, Billy? How you doing, man?
Hey, how we doing? How's everything?
We're doing well, man. Appreciate having you on. Who better to talk about opening day than yourself? Everybody can check you out at Billy the Batboy podcast, Billy the Batboy Corner, the podcast. You could catch that on Up on Game Presents. What were your biggest takeaways, man? Judge knock one out of the park. You know, it looked like some exciting games that took place. What were the big storylines from opening day in the MLB?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just seeing Aaron Judge come out of the gate swinging once again, just kind of extending that record, it seems like. But no, it's really exciting. I mean, New York fans obviously have a lot to look forward to. You see the Mets and all the money that their owners spent on the team. And then the Yankees obviously being another big market team. And they're expected to do some great things this year. But you have teams like the San Diego Padres, for example. They spent their money as well, and they have a great group of guys there out in the West Coast. And I would honestly definitely take a look at those teams out there, out west. And then, honestly, teams like the Marlins, you never know. You never know. You have many smaller market teams that are trying to make a push and trying to do something differently considering all the new rule changes. And a lot of those may come into play to try to help those teams out.
What do you think of? Is it more of the same? Ohtani starts opening day for the Angels. They're winning a game when he comes out. And comes out of the game, and as usual, they lose. Is this wearing on them, and will we be seeing Ohtani in Dodger blue after this season?
You know, it's really interesting because I feel bad for Ohtani. I mean, him and Trout, they're both two of the game's best players, and their careers are just ticking away year by year on a team that fails to make the playoffs and really do much in free agency. And you see it year after year, and it's a shame. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we see Ohtani in a different uniform. The Dodgers, I wouldn't be surprised if they make a push because the Dodgers seem to love all those top guys and the stars and trying to bring them over there to L.A. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Mets also
on down the freeway, man. Come on down. We'll take you with us.
You know, it seems like he likes the West Coast, I
was going to ask about, so the pitching clock, it obviously has been put in place to, kind of speed the game up a little bit more. I guess the average, the minutes shorter was 26 minutes shorter than last year's games, I think was what was reported. What's your take on the pitching clock? I like it. I think to keep a pace, create a pace within the game. I mean, because times are changed. It's not America's pastime anymore. It's really about the entertainment and the experience of going to a baseball game. So let's get a pace. Let's get through it. Let's keep it moving. What's your take on what has been the reaction to the pitch clock?
Yeah, it's definitely something interesting, and it's something that I think will have a major impact, and I'm for it as well. I do think that's something that was definitely necessary. You see, back in the day, it was much easier to, you have your game that's maybe 3 hours, a little bit less, but it seemed like it was getting dragged out over time, and the hitters were stepping out after every single pitch, readjusting their equipment and their batting gloves, and it got out of hand. And what they're looking for is flow. They need to create this flow where the game is at a nice pace, fans enjoy it, both the casual fan and the diehard fans, and that's something that they're looking to do is make sure that the casual fans truly enjoy their time at the ballpark, and it's not just a time where they're going to a game once in a while and they don't have maybe not just a great time because of the pace of play. And regardless of the pace, those diehard fans will always love the game and they'll always come out. But I do see them reducing the amount of commercials because of the shorter game. But I guess they're looking to make that revenue up in the ticket sales for the fans who may now be interested in coming out because of the shorter game. So it's definitely interesting.
I mean, they're trimming upwards of 20 minutes off every game. And it's not even that. Baseball will be more exciting now because LaVar just talked about the pitch clock. Now they've eliminated the shift also. So we should see more hits, more runs. However many times a pitcher can throw to first base with a runner on first, I believe it's 2. So if you get those 2 throws, you're going to see more guys stealing bases, because now you throw twice to first base, your first move, I'm gone and I'm stealing. Yeah. And so it just opens the game up. It makes it more fun, more action on the base paths.
Absolutely, and they're taking advantage of it. These teams are already, they know the intricacies of the game. These managers who have been around forever, they're trying to figure out ways to create an offensive advantage. And that's the thing. The league, they wanted to create more offense, more production, so that the fans truly enjoy and see the constant entertainment. That's what the fans want to see. They want to see not just home runs, but also guys stealing bases, guys running around the bases and coming home and scoring runs. And I think they're on a nice path to achieve that. And I hope that things will just fall into place nicely, where it's kind of everyone meets in the middle. You know, you can't win. It seems like the pitchers are a little bit more upset with this whole thing because all these rules ultimately impact them, I believe, in the worst way. But it seems like some of the vets have been able to say, hey, this is something that we're going to be able to work with and find a way to include in our game.
That's our guy, Billy Pinckney, super expert on all things MLB, all things baseball. From Up On Game presents Billy the Batboy's Corner. We appreciate you coming on, my guy. Look forward to having you on all the baseball season.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sounds good. Okay, Bill. All right, it's TJ Houshmandzadeh. I'm LaVar Arrington. We're going to clean and clear it all up.